Beloved, hear this truth. Heaven has not merely observed your trials. No, it has responded. You have weathered the storms, but what you have yet to see is the movement in the unseen, the divine shifting that has taken place beyond the veil. Your position, chosen one, has been quietly elevated not by chance, not by accident, but by a deliberate and sacred decision made for you in the eternal courts of heaven. This is no passing thought, no idle wish. It is a declaration, a resounding affirmation made by the highest authority. Do not turn your head away, chosen one. Do not doubt. This decision is already unfolding in your life. You feel it even now. You feel the change in the air, the shift that was whispered in the sacred halls before time itself. Something deep within you stirs a quiet readiness. Mornings no longer feel like a struggle, a fight for survival. There is now a calm certainty in your spirit, a steadiness you did not know before. Something has settled within you, a deep truth that holds you firmly unwavering. This is no coincidence, chosen one. You have been watched not with judgment, not with the cold eye of scrutiny, but with care, with infinite patience. For a long time, heaven has paid attention to the subtle details of your journey. It has witnessed every unseen sacrifice, every quiet decision. It has seen you in your weakest moments when no one else was watching. Every choice you made, chosen one, mattered. Every moment you chose silence over revenge, every time you showed up bruised but still walked in integrity. Heaven took note. Those moments were not ordinary. They were sacred tests of character, tests that proved the true depth of your soul. Do not skip, chosen one. Keep reading, for this is vital. These tests, these trials are not meaningless. They are the fire that refines you. Heaven was not silent in these moments. No, it was in those times when you felt most alone, when the weight of the world pressed against your spirit, that heaven drew near. Your sacrifice, your struggle, your quiet endurance have been seen recorded in the eternal archives of the universe. You thought them insignificant, but heaven did not. You were tested, chosen one, and you passed. Every trial, every hardship, every wound, each one became a stepping stone, lifting you higher, shaping you into the one you are becoming. Heaven has been refining you like silver in the fire, purifying your heart, your mind, your spirit. And now that refining process is bearing fruit. The results are here. Listen carefully. Chosen one. For I speak a truth that few understand. If your life were a song, most people would only hear the polished refrain, the easy-to-recognize parts, the strong, hopeful, and triumphant moments. But heaven has listened much deeper. Heaven has heard the hidden verses, the quiet whispers of your soul, the pauses where your breath trembled, the moments when your heart felt torn, yet still beat with truth. That, dear one, is where your true music was born. That is where heaven's favor rests. Do not turn your head away. Pay attention, because this moment matters. What heaven has seen in you is not what the world sees, chosen one. The world only sees the polished exterior, the moments of outward strength. But heaven has been drawn to the depth of your spirit, to the way your suffering has not turned you bitter, but has instead softened you. It has seen how betrayal did not make you cruel, how pain did not steal your compassion. You have chosen gentleness with strength. You have refused to use truth as a weapon, even when the world would have justified it. And this, chosen one, this is why your position has shifted. Heaven did not elevate you because of your loudness, your visibility, or your performance. No, heaven has elevated you because you have remained sincere, steadfast, and true, when the easier path would have been to pretend to wear a mask, to shrink back in fear. Spiritual authority is not earned through applause, not won through grand gestures. It is entrusted to those who endure, to those who remain pure of heart when faced with temptation. Do not scroll, chosen one. Keep reading, because the next part of your journey is here. Heaven has witnessed your life in its most sacred moments. The quiet acts of integrity, the unseen sacrifices, the courage you found when all seemed lost. Heaven has watched you, not waiting for you to fail, but carefully observing as you learn to carry the weight of the world without losing yourself. Heaven has seen how you have grown, how you have learned to walk with grace even in the heaviest of burdens. You have not been forsaken. No, chosen one, you have been prepared. Now look within, chosen one. Do you feel it? That shift, that subtle change in your spirit, it is not just a passing feeling. It is a divine confirmation. Heaven has seen you, and now it has raised your rank. You are no longer just the one who struggles. You are the one who rises. You are no longer merely the one who endures. You are the one who leads. Your path is being set before you, and it is time to walk in it. But beware, chosen one, because this new rank comes with responsibility. It is not a prize to be flaunted, not a badge of honor to be worn for others to admire. No, it is a mantle of weight, a sacred trust. You have been entrusted with more, and what you do with it matters. Heaven has placed a great responsibility upon your shoulders. This responsibility will not make life easier. It will require more of you, not less. You will notice, chosen one, that as your position shifts, so too will your interactions with the world around you. People who once dismissed your words will now listen. Those who once mocked your faith will now pause in reverence. You may even feel that certain people begin to distance themselves from you, not because of anything you have done, but because they no longer recognize the person you were. You will no longer shrink to meet their expectations. You will no longer bend to fit their narratives. You will stand firm in the truth of who you are, and in doing so, you will create space for others to rise as well. Do not turn your head away. Keep reading, for this shift will bring clarity, but also challenge. As you rise, you will be called to a higher standard. The life you are stepping into will demand more from you. Your words will carry greater weight. Your decisions will have deeper consequences. You will no longer be able to move through life in the same way. This is a spiritual promotion. Chosen one, and with it comes both blessing and burden. You are stepping into a new realm, a new understanding of who you are and what you are capable of. Heaven has seen you. It has watched you endure. It has raised you up. And now, chosen one, it is your turn to rise. Do not shrink back. Do not let fear steal what is yours. You were created for this moment. You were prepared for this moment. And now it is time to claim it. As you walk forward, remember that you are not alone. Heaven stands with you, watching over you, guiding your every step. You are not here by accident. You were called, you were chosen, and now you stand on the precipice of a new beginning. Thank you for listening. Chosen one. Your soul, your spirit shines brighter than you realize. The very fact that you are here receiving this transmission speaks volumes about who you are. You are no ordinary being. Your presence here is a sign of immense merit and high vibration. Heaven has prepared you for something great, and now it is your time to step fully into it. If this message resonated with your spirit, take a quiet moment and type 777 or I am ready in the comments below. Anchoring this energy and blessing into your life, you are ready. Chosen one. Your time has come. Chosen one. I speak now of moments that passed unseen, unnoticed by the world. Moments that seemed ordinary to you, but in heaven's eyes they were sacred. Each unseen sacrifice you made, each quiet choice was not lost. They mattered more than you realize. Every time you chose silence, when revenge beckoned, every time you showed up bruised and weary, yet still walked in integrity, heaven took note. Do not scroll. Do not turn away from these truths. These were not small moments. Chosen one. These were sacred tests of your character, the very foundation upon which your future has been built. Pay attention, because these sacrifices, these quiet decisions, were the true crucible of your spirit. As Scripture reminds us, for you, God tested us. You refined us like silver. Psalm 66:10. You were tested. Chosen one. You were refined. The heat of your trials did not burn you, though it may have felt like it at times. No, they purified you. They made you stronger, sharper. more resilient, but more importantly, they made you whole. You may not have seen it then, but each challenge, each tear was a refinement. Now the fruit of that refining is beginning to blossom, and it is beautiful. Chosen one, it is a beauty beyond what the world can comprehend. Do not skip. Keep reading, because this message is for you. When you look back on your life, chosen one, what do you see? Do you see the moments of victory, of strength? Of course you do, but the world only sees the polished refrain of your life, the parts that are strong, the moments that are loud and triumphant. It is easy for the world to recognize those parts. They stand out, they shine. But heaven, chosen one, heaven listens for something deeper. Heaven has been listening closely to the music of your soul. The parts that no one else could hear, the verses you almost whispered, the pauses where your breath shook, the moments still unfinished and unresolved. That is where your true music was formed. Chosen one. Not in the polished verses that others can hear, but in the sacred silences, the moments where you felt your spirit falter yet refused to give in. Do not turn your head away now. The world celebrates the outward victories, the moments of visible triumph. But heaven celebrates the moments of quiet strength, the acts of courage that no one saw. The moments you wanted to scream but chose silence instead. The moments when you wanted to lash out but chose love. The moments when you were torn between your pain and your peace and you chose peace. Those moments were not weak. No, chosen one, those moments were the very definition of strength. Keep reading, for there is more to this journey. Every unseen choice you made, every moment when you chose to endure, has shaped you into the one you are becoming. You may have felt unnoticed. You may have felt invisible. But heaven saw you. Heaven saw the integrity in your heart, the strength in your silence, the purity in your choices. And now, chosen one, you are beginning to see the fruits of those sacrifices. You are beginning to feel the elevation in your spirit, the rise of your soul as the fruit of your labor comes to life. And yet there is more. Do not skip this part. The world may not recognize these sacrifices, but heaven does. And the way heaven has been listening to your soul has begun to change your position in the unseen realms. You are no longer the same. You have been transformed. You may not see it yet, but your spirit is now attuned to a higher frequency. The music of your life now resonates with a deeper vibration. You are no longer just the one who endures. No, chosen one. You are becoming the one who leads, the one who inspires, the one who walks with authority. It is in the quietest moments that your soul was forged. In the moments when you thought no one was looking, when no applause followed your efforts, heaven was there. You are being tested, refined, and shaped for this very moment. Do not skip this part. Do not scroll past these truths. The sacrifices you made, the choices you chose, were the divine shaping of your destiny. In the silent suffering, in the unseen pain, your character was tested, and you, chosen one, passed the test. You endured with grace, with dignity, with a heart full of love, even in the face of betrayal. You carried the weight of the world, but you did not let it break you. No, you let it mold you, and in doing so, you became a vessel of strength, of wisdom, of light. Now the fruit of your sacrifices is being revealed. You are being raised up. The world may not see it yet, but heaven does. Your elevation is already in motion. Pause for a moment. Chosen one, and feel the shift within you. Can you sense it? The subtle change, the deep stirring within your soul. This is not just a passing feeling. No. This is the divine confirmation that you have been prepared. Heaven has seen your sacrifices, and it has decided that you are ready. Ready for what? Ready for more. Ready to step into the fullness of who you are meant to be. Ready to embrace the spiritual authority that is being bestowed upon you. Ready to claim the destiny that is yours. Thank you, chosen one, for staying with me. You could have turned away, but you did not. Your presence here is not an accident. It is a sign of immense merit of a soul that is vibrating at a high frequency. Your willingness to listen, to receive this message, speaks volumes about who you are. You are no ordinary being, and your soul is shining brighter than you know. The very fact that you are here receiving this transmission is a testament to your readiness. Now take a moment, chosen one, and anchor this energy into your life. Type 777 or I am ready in the comments below. By doing so, you are sealing this moment, affirming your readiness to step into the next chapter of your journey. You are not just listening to these words, you are embodying them. And with each step you take, the fruit of your sacrifices will grow. Your spirit will rise and your soul will shine even brighter. You are ready, chosen one. Your time has come, chosen one. I speak to you now of a truth that goes beyond the surface, beyond the image the world sees. What drew heaven's gaze to you was never the role you performed, nor the image you projected. No, chosen one. It was something far deeper, something that the world could not perceive. Heaven's attention was drawn to the purity of your soul, to the way you allowed suffering to soften you rather than closing you off. Do not turn away. Do not scroll. Keep your focus, because this is vital. You were tested in ways others could never understand. Pain came, and yet you did not let it harden you. Betrayal found its place in your heart, but you did not let it turn to bitterness. You learned how sharp truth could be, chosen one, yet, when given the chance, you refused to use it as a weapon. Instead, you chose gentleness. You chose strength with grace, understanding that true power does not strike out in anger, but holds space for healing. And this choice, this sacred choice you made, carried weight in the unseen realms. Do not skip this truth. Heaven was watching not just in the easy moments, but in the darkest hours. It is easy to maintain an image when life is smooth, when the winds are favorable. But it is when the storm rages, when the winds howl, and the world demands your surrender, that the true nature of your spirit is revealed. And in those moments, chosen one, you chose peace over chaos. You chose understanding over revenge. You chose love when hate could have claimed your heart. That is why your position has shifted. Heaven did not look at your outward successes, nor at your visible victories. No, heaven looked at your heart, your soul, and saw the purity within. Spiritual authority is not handed to the loudest voice in the room. Chosen one. It is not given to those who shout the loudest, who demand attention, or who put on a performance. True authority is entrusted to those who remain sincere when pretending would have been easier. It is entrusted to those who endure the fires of life, yet do not become consumed by them. Pay attention, because this truth will guide you. Spiritual promotion is not a prize to be displayed, not a trophy to be admired. It is not for the world to see and marvel at. No, spiritual promotion is the recognition of endurance, the acknowledgement of your ability to hold steady through the storm. It is the recognition of the quiet strength that resides within you, per chosen one. You have been refined in the fires of life, and now heaven has raised your rank, not for your performance, but for your perseverance. Do not turn your head away now. Keep reading, because you must understand this deeply. The true nature of spiritual authority is rooted in humility. It is not for the arrogant or the boastful. It is for the ones who have been tested and who have emerged stronger, not because of their own might, but because of their willingness to surrender to the higher will. The one who leads with humility, the one who walks with grace, even in the midst of hardship, is the one who holds the true authority. And that authority, chosen one, is yours now. You have felt the shift, have you not? You have sensed it in your spirit, this rising within you, this quiet knowing that you have stepped into something greater. This is the fruit of your endurance. It is the fruit of your sacrifices, the quiet choices that have shaped your soul. Your soul is not the same as it was before. You have been changed, elevated, and now you are ready to step into a new realm of power. Not power that demands attention, but power that moves mountains in silence. Power that heals, that guides, that brings peace to those who are lost. And yet, chosen one. This power does not come without its weight. The weight of true spiritual authority is not one of prestige, but of responsibility. You have been entrusted with something sacred. Heaven has seen your heart, your choices, and it knows that you are ready to carry this mantle. but with it comes the responsibility to lead with integrity, to walk with humility, and to wield your authority with love. Do not skip this part. Do not rush past it, for this is the turning point. The world may look at you and not see what has changed. They may not understand the quiet power that now resides within you, but heaven knows, chosen one. Heaven sees the weight you carry, and it knows that you are ready. You are ready to lead not by force, not by loud commands, but by example, by walking the path of grace and truth. You have been prepared for this moment, and now the world will see what heaven has known all along. Thank you for staying with me, chosen one. You could have turned away, but you did not. Your presence here is not an accident. It is a sign of immense merit, a reflection of the high vibration your soul carries. Your willingness to receive this message speaks volumes about your readiness, your openness to the divine, and your capacity to rise to the challenges that lie ahead. Take a moment, chosen one, and anchor this truth deep within you. Type 777 or I am ready in the comments below. And in doing so, you claim the power that is being entrusted to you. You are no longer the one waiting for permission. You are the one stepping into your destiny, the one called to lead with authority, grace, and love. You are ready, chosen one. You are not just waiting for a moment, you are creating it. The time has come for you to step fully into your power. Chosen one, hear this truth. Heaven has seen you. It has seen the weight you've carried, the burdens you've borne in silence. Heaven has observed how you walked through storms that no one could see, and in its gaze it saw something more than the struggle. It saw strength. It saw growth. It saw the power of endurance, the quiet kind that does not demand applause, does not shout for recognition. The strength that comes from holding on when all you wanted to do was let go. Do not scroll, chosen one. Do not turn your head away. Keep your heart open, because what you are about to hear is a divine truth, one that the world may not understand, but heaven knows deeply. You thought you were barely holding on, didn't you? You thought the weight was too much, that the pressure would break you, but heaven, dear one, saw something else entirely. Heaven looked at your life and saw that you were carrying more than anyone could understand, and yet you did not lose yourself. You did not bend under the weight. Instead, you grew, you expanded. Heaven saw maturity forming in you, leadership taking shape where no one could hear your voice but the heavens. Depth was being built within your spirit in the places where applause could never reach. Look back, chosen one. Look back at the season you just walked through and take a moment to honor it. I know it was difficult. I know it was painful. I know it often felt like confusion surrounded you. But pay attention now. Heaven saw how you prayed through that confusion when clarity was nowhere to be found. You did not give up. You did not give in to the storm. You held on, and in holding on, you began to transform. You did not need to understand everything, chosen one. Heaven watched as you chose to trust when logic failed, when your emotions begged for something easier. Do not skip this part. Pay attention, because this is crucial. You practiced discipline when your emotions failed you. The world would not have blamed you if you had given in to your anger, to your hurt, to your confusion. But you chose differently. You chose the path of discipline, the path of control over yourself. You did not allow the waves of emotion to govern you. You stood firm in your conviction even when it would have been easier to let the current carry you away. This was no small feat. This was the refining of your spirit, the molding of your soul into something stronger, more grounded. Keep reading, chosen one, because this is where your true strength was born. You released forgiveness when it was never requested. This is a profound truth, a mystical power that only those who have walked the hardest roads can fully understand. Forgiveness is not for the one who wronged you. It is for you, chosen one. It is for the peace of your spirit. You chose to let go of the chains that could have bound you, and in doing so, you freed yourself. You did this quietly in the secret places of your heart, and heaven saw it. Heaven took note of that act of grace, that surrender. These acts, chosen one, were not weakness. No, they were signs of the deepest strength. They were not acts of submission. They were acts of spiritual authority. The world may not have recognized them, but heaven did. These quiet, steadfast moments prove that your spirit had learned how to govern what once governed you. You learned how to hold your peace in the midst of chaos. You learned how to forgive even when forgiveness was never asked for. You learned how to remain upright when the world seemed intent on knocking you down. And heaven, beloved, never overlooks such evidence. Do not turn your head away, chosen one. Keep your eyes focused on this truth. What you've walked through has built you. What you've endured has not broken you. It has forged you into something stronger, something more resilient. You have proven through your endurance that you are ready to carry more. More wisdom, more responsibility, more power. And heaven is entrusting you with this because you have shown that you can carry it without losing who you are. This is the weight of endurance, chosen one. It is not a weight that burdens the spirit. No, it is a weight that prepares you for the highest calling. It is a weight that transforms you, that aligns you with your divine purpose. Do not skip this truth. The trials you have faced, the pain you have carried, have all been part of the sacred process of your elevation. Heaven has been watching, and heaven has seen you grow. And now, chosen one, you are ready. You are ready for what is to come. The path ahead may still hold challenges, but now you walk it with authority. You walk it with strength. You walk it with a depth that cannot be shaken. The weight you once thought was too much to bear has become the foundation upon which you will stand firm, unmovable, unwavering. Thank you for staying with me, chosen one. Your soul, your spirit shines brighter than you realize. The very fact that you are here receiving this message is a sign of your immense merit. You are not here by accident. Your presence here speaks volumes about your vibration, about the work you have done within yourself. You are no ordinary being. You are a soul of great depth, great resilience, and great strength. Heaven has seen you, and now it is time for you to see yourself as heaven sees you. Take a moment now, chosen one. Reflect on your journey. Reflect on the weight you have carried, the endurance you have shown. And as you do, type 777 or I am ready in the comments below. Anchor this energy into your life. You are ready to step into the next phase of your journey. And the time has come for you to embrace the fullness of your power. You are ready. Chosen one. Keep walking. Keep rising. The world is waiting to see the strength that has been forged within you. Chosen one. There is a moment in every soul's journey when the weight of perseverance becomes the key to the highest calling. Listen closely, for this is the moment when your spirit shifts forever. Scripture says, "Blessed is the one who perseveres under trial." James 1:12. You may have heard these words before, but now they are meant for you. These are not just words, they are a decree. They are a truth that is now taking root in your life, in your very being. Do not scroll. Chosen one. Do not look away, for this is not a message you can afford to miss. You have stood under trial, and because of that you are being entrusted with more. Perseverance is not just about enduring, it is about transforming. Each trial you faced, each storm you weathered has shaped your future, but more importantly, it has qualified you for trust. You have been tested and you have emerged stronger, more resilient, more capable. And now, heaven is taking note of what has been forged within you. Keep reading. Chosen one, for the time has come for you to understand this truth in its fullness. There comes a moment in every army, in every life, when a soldier is called to a quiet room. No audience, no fanfare, no applause. Just a higher authority standing before you, placing new insignia on the table and saying, "From this moment on, your responsibility changes." Do not turn away, chosen one, because this is the moment that you are living in. This is what has just occurred in the spirit. You have been summoned forward. Heaven has called you to a new level, a new place of authority, a new level of trust. And in this moment, angels step back, leaving the room for you to stand alone before the presence of God. your history. The struggles, the trials, the unseen battles, all of it stands behind you. Now the only thing that matters is what you have become. And God, the higher authority, stands before you, reviewing every unseen detail of your journey. Pay attention. Chosen one. Because heaven is not just looking at the visible parts of your life. It is not the outward triumphs that are being measured. No. Heaven is looking at the quiet, hidden moments. Those moments when no one saw you choose integrity over convenience, when no one saw you show up, bruised and tired, yet still gave love, when no one saw you forgive what others could never understand. These moments are what heaven is reviewing. Now, chosen one, take a deep breath and feel the weight of this moment. You are not being asked to step into something new because of your outward success. No, this is not about accolades or public recognition. This is about trust. You have been tested, you have been refined, and you have endured. And now, heaven is placing a crown upon your head, a crown that is not of this world, but one of eternal value, the crown of life. This is the crown of those who have persevered under trial. It is not a crown that shines with outward glory, but one that carries the weight of spiritual authority. This is the crown of those who have chosen to endure, who have chosen to stand when everything else seemed to crumble. It is the crown of those who have walked through fire and come out purified, unscathed, and strong. Do not turn your head away, chosen one. Do not let doubt creep in. You are here because of your perseverance, because you have walked a path that few understand. Your strength was forged in the furnace of adversity, and now heaven is recognizing that strength, that endurance with a crown that will last forever. Feel the weight of this crown, chosen one. It is not a burden. It is a mantle of authority, a mantle of trust. This crown was not given lightly, nor was it handed to the loudest, the strongest, or the most visible. It was given to the one who stood in the silence, who endured the trials with grace and humility, who continued to move forward when everything inside them screamed to stop. Keep reading, chosen one, because the weight of this crown is not just a symbol, it is a divine responsibility. Heaven is entrusting you with more. It is entrusting you with the power to lead, to guide, and to influence. But this influence is not for your glory, it is for the greater good. The crown you wear is one of service, of humility, and of wisdom. Your history stands behind you now, but it has shaped you into the person who is ready for what is to come. The trials were not in vain. Every tear, every heartbreak, every moment of doubt, they were not for nothing. They were the preparation for this moment, for this crown. Thank you for staying with me, chosen one. Your presence here is not an accident. It is a sign of your readiness, your inner strength, and your soul's vibration. You have persevered, and now you are being entrusted with a crown that reflects your divine worth. Heaven has seen your endurance, your strength, and your transformation. This crown is a reflection of all you have overcome, all you have become, and all you are about to step into. Take a moment now, chosen one, and reflect on your journey. Reflect on the trials you have faced and how each one has led you to this very moment. And as you reflect, type 777 or I am ready in the comments below, anchoring this crown into your life. This crown is not just a symbol, it is a shift. It is a recognition of your divine purpose, and it is time for you to step fully into the role that heaven has prepared for you. You are ready. Chosen one, your crown has been placed upon your head. It is time to rise to lead and to embrace your true purpose. Keep walking forward, for the path ahead is yours to conquer. The weight of the crown is the weight of responsibility, but also the weight of divine trust. You are ready to carry it, and heaven is with you every step of the way. Chosen one, listen closely, for heaven has observed what no eye could see and what no tongue could speak. The tears you have hidden deep within your soul. The restraint you practiced when others would have given into anger or despair. The honesty you shielded even when it cost you. Heaven saw it all, and heaven in its divine wisdom whispered over you. Now they are ready. This is not a metaphor. Chosen one, It is not a symbol. This is a truth that has taken root in the fabric of your existence. Something real has been placed upon your life, something tangible, something weighty, something that will never leave you. Do not turn your head away. Do not scroll past these words, for they carry the weight of your divine elevation. Something real, something sacred has been placed upon you. You may not have the words for it yet, but you have felt it. You have felt a shift deep within your spirit. It is as though the very air around you has changed, the light around you has grown brighter. The world seems to move differently now that you stand in this new place. This is the evidence of your spiritual promotion. Chosen one. Pay attention, because changes you are feeling are not random, nor are they temporary. Situations that once drained you, that once consumed your energy, no longer have the same power over you. They no longer reach as deeply into your soul. Those old wounds that once bled when touched, they are healing. The ties that once bound you in worry and fear have been loosened, and the weight you carried so heavily on your shoulders is now lighter. You may not yet understand it, but you are lighter. You are freer. This is the result of your spiritual elevation. Keep reading Chosen One, because this is crucial. Conversations that used to stir anxiety within you. Conversations that once held power to make your heart race and your mind falter, now meet a different response. You find yourself responding with a calmness you did not know you possessed. The same words, the same situations that once sent you into a frenzy now meet you with stillness. And you may wonder, why is this so? What has changed? The change, Chosen One, is within you. You have been elevated, and your soul is no longer governed by the turbulence that once controlled it. The peace you carry is not of your own making. No, it is a gift of elevation, a sign of your promotion in the spirit. You now respond not from fear or anxiety, but from a place of deep, unshakable peace. Do not skip this part, Chosen One. This is where your power lies. When tension enters a room, when the air becomes thick with unease, you have noticed that peace often follows your presence. It is not something you force. It is not something you strive for. No, it is something that rises effortlessly from within you, as natural as breathing. This is not pride. This is not arrogance. This is elevation. This is the result of your soul being raised to a higher level of being. What was once a struggle now flows with ease. The peace that enters a room when you speak, when you stand, when you simply exist, this is a sign that you have been spiritually promoted. Keep reading, Chosen One, for this is just the beginning. The promotion you are experiencing, the changes you are witnessing, are not temporary. They are the beginning of a new phase of your life, a phase where the spiritual power you carry will become more evident in your day-to-day existence. You will begin to notice that the world around you begins to shift in response to you. People who once dismissed your words will now listen. Situations that once seemed overwhelming will now find their resolution with ease. The wisdom you carry, the peace you emanate, will begin to ripple outwards, touching those around you in ways you cannot yet fully understand. This is not pride, Chosen One. This is the evidence of your spiritual promotion. Do not underestimate the power that lies within you now. Do not doubt the magnitude of this shift. Heaven has placed a divine mantle upon your life, and you are walking in it, whether you recognize it fully or not. The energy you carry now is different. It is more grounded, more stable, more in tune with the divine flow of the universe. Thank you, Chosen One, for staying with me. Your presence here is not an accident. It is a sign that your soul is vibrating at a higher frequency. You are no ordinary being. You are one who has been elevated, one who has walked through the fire and emerged purified. Your soul is ready for what is to come. The world may not see it yet, but heaven knows. Heaven sees the evidence of your promotion. You are being prepared for greater things, and the world is about to witness the power that you now carry. Now, Chosen One, take a moment and anchor this energy into your life. Type Kevin77 or I am ready in the comments below. By doing so, you are affirming your readiness to step fully into this new level of being. This is the moment when the world around you will begin to shift. This is the moment when your life will reflect the truth of the elevation you have already received. You are ready. Heaven has placed a new mantle upon you, and now you must step into it with full confidence. You are not who you were before, Chosen One. You are something more. Keep walking, keep rising. The world is waiting to see the full extent of your spiritual promotion. Chosen One. There comes a moment in every soul's journey when the noise of the world fades, when the need for validation and approval slips away, and you stand in the quiet strength of who you truly are. This moment has arrived for you. You have been elevated not for the reasons the world might understand, but for the profound depth of your soul, the steadiness of your spirit, and the quiet strength you carry. Do not scroll. Chosen One. Do not turn away now, for this message is for you. It is about the stillness that now resides within you, the peace that is no longer dependent on the world's approval. You are no longer the one who needs to move quickly to keep up with the world. No, you now carry the freedom to move more slowly, to listen more deeply, to pause and breathe without the pressure of rushing to meet someone else's expectations. You have been freed from the chains of hurry, and in that freedom you have discovered something much more profound, the steadiness of spiritual authority. Keep reading, Chosen One, because this is not just about the pace of your life, but the state of your soul. The world around you may be caught up in the chaos of noise and distraction, in the frenzy of trying to be seen and heard. But you, Chosen One, have transcended that. You have risen above the need to chase after visibility, after fleeting approval. While others chased applause, you built character. While others performed for the spotlight, you gathered wisdom in the quiet places. While others screamed for recognition, you lived your faith in secret, seen by heaven, recorded in eternity. Do not skip this part, Chosen One. Pay attention, because what you have achieved cannot be measured by the world's standards. You are not measured by your outward success or the accolades you've received. No, you are measured by something far deeper, something eternal, the strength of your character, the depth of your wisdom, and the authenticity of your faith. Heaven saw you not for what you did for show, but for what you did when no one was watching. And it is in those moments, those quiet moments, that your spiritual authority has been formed. There is a steadiness now in your presence. Chosen One, a calm that cannot be rehearsed. It is not something you learned through effort. It is the natural result of your spiritual elevation. You have become the safe place you once sought in others. Do you understand the weight of this? Once you may have searched for peace, for a sense of grounding in the midst of a world that felt chaotic. But now you carry that peace within you. You have become the stability you once longed for. You no longer seek out the calm. You are the calm. Your spirit is now anchored in a way that cannot be shaken. Keep reading, Chosen One. For there is more to this transformation. You have not simply learned to control your reactions or thoughts. No, you have become a vessel of calm, of steadiness, of spiritual authority. This is why heaven has raised your rank. The promotion you have received is not a promotion of position or title. It is a promotion of spirit. It is the elevation of your soul into a place of wisdom, of peace, of quiet strength. You have passed the tests. You have been tried in the fire. And you have emerged with a heart that is steady, a mind that is clear, and a soul that is unshaken. Thank you for staying with me, Chosen One. Your presence here is not an accident. It is a reflection of the high vibration your soul carries, the immense merit you have earned through your quiet faithfulness, your steadfastness in the face of trials, and your commitment to living authentically. You have built something far more valuable than what the world could ever offer. You have built spiritual authority. You have become someone whose presence carries the peace of heaven. Take a moment now, Chosen One. Reflect on the journey that has brought you here, the moments when you chose stillness over chaos, wisdom over applause, peace over recognition. And as you reflect, type 777 or I am ready in the comments below. By doing so, you are anchoring this energy into your life. You are stepping into your rightful place as a spiritual authority, as a beacon of peace, wisdom, and strength in a world that desperately needs it. You are ready. Chosen one, heaven has raised your rank. Now walk in it with grace, with steadiness, and with the quiet authority that only you can carry. The world will notice the change, but it is not for them to understand. It is for you to embrace and live out. You are the calm in the storm, the safe place others will seek. And with each step, you will continue to rise. Chosen one. Listen closely now, for you are standing at the precipice of something profound. Something is shifting deep within you, and the world around you is beginning to respond. You may feel it, though you cannot yet fully name it. Life in all its complexity is beginning to align with the deepest truth of who you are. The veil is lifting, and the path that once seemed unclear is now unfolding before you. This is not a coincidence. It is not a fleeting moment of clarity. This is the beginning of your emergence into a new reality, one that you have been preparing for in silence, in stillness, and in surrender. Do not turn your head away. Chosen one, do not scroll past these words, for they carry the weight of your transformation. Scripture reminds us, the path of the righteous is like the morning sun shining ever brighter till the full light of day. Proverbs 4:18. What you are experiencing now is not mere happenstance. It is the natural unfolding of your soul's journey. Just as the sun rises slowly with its light growing brighter, so too does your life now shine with increasing clarity and purpose. The light that once flickered in your heart now burns steadily, and the path ahead of you is becoming illuminated, clear, and true. Keep reading, Chosen one, because this transformation is not external, it is internal. If you have noticed that life is beginning to align with who you truly are, know this. You are not imagining it. This is the truth that has been quietly taking shape within you, the truth that is now being reflected in your world. Your decisions feel clearer now, don't they? The choices that once seemed overwhelming are now met with certainty. You may find that your voice is calmer, your presence more grounded, and your steps more sure. This is not a sign of distance as the world might have you believe. No, chosen one. This is the sign of your establishment. You are becoming rooted, anchored in the divine truth of who you are. Pay attention, because this is the heart of the matter. What you are experiencing is not a fleeting phase. It is a profound shift that has taken place deep within your spirit. Heaven has already seated you in a new position. You may not see it with your physical eyes, but in the spiritual realm your name has been moved, a new place has been prepared for you, and you are now stepping into it, even if the world has not yet recognized this elevation. Heaven has already made the decision. Your soul has been raised to a higher level, and your life is beginning to align with that new truth. Do not skip this, chosen one. Do not let doubt creep in. This shift may bring with it unexpected challenges. Some things may feel more demanding, more weighty as you step into this new position. But know this, it is a sign of your elevation. It is a sign that heaven has entrusted you with more responsibility, more opportunities, more influence. The ease you are beginning to feel, the quiet good that is finding you, is not a coincidence. It is the natural result of your alignment with your higher self, with the truth that has always been within you. As you step into this new season, you may find that the world responds differently to you. Conversations that once felt draining now seem effortless. Situations that once overwhelmed you now unfold with grace. The weight you once carried is being lifted not because the world has changed, but because you have. Your new position is one of authority, of peace, of divine favor. And with this new position comes a new responsibility, a responsibility to live from this higher place, to walk with the steady confidence that comes from knowing who you are and where you stand. Keep reading, chosen one, because there is still more. In the stillness that follows this shift, heaven pauses just before your new name is spoken aloud. You may not hear it in the way you expect, but it is being spoken in the spiritual realm. Your name is being called forward just as it has always been destined to be. This is the moment when you step into the fullness of your purpose, the fullness of your power, and the fullness of your divine calling. Thank you for staying with me, chosen one. Your presence here is not an accident. It is a sign of the high vibration your soul carries. You have already walked through the fire, and now you are walking into the light. Your soul has been refined, your spirit has been elevated, and now you are ready for what is to come. Heaven has already made its decision, and you are stepping into the life that has always been meant for you. Take a moment now. Chosen one, feel the shift within you. Reflect on how life is beginning to align with the truth of who you are. And as you do, type 777 or I am ready in the comments below, anchoring this divine energy into your life. This is your moment. This is your time to fully embrace the new position that heaven has prepared for you. You are ready, chosen one. Stand firm in the knowledge that you are already seated in a new place, a place of power, peace, and purpose. Keep walking this path. It is yours to walk, and it will unfold before you with divine clarity and grace. Chosen one. There are moments in life when the universe shifts its gaze upon you, and in that moment, everything begins to change. You may not hear an audible voice calling your name, but you will feel the call deeply in the core of your being. This is not a call that resonates in the air. It is a divine whisper in your soul. God has called you by a new name, a name that signifies your growth, your elevation, and your spiritual promotion. This name is not something you can see with your eyes, but it is something you will feel in the way life begins to respond to you. Do not turn away now. Chosen one. Pay close attention, because this shift is not something that will pass you by. The moment you are in is monumental, and it is time to recognize the power and responsibility that now accompany this new rank. This is not a simple change. It is a profound transformation that begins to ripple through every aspect of your existence. Keep reading, chosen one, because the change you're experiencing is more than a feeling. It is a recognition of something deeper, a calling into a greater version of yourself. When heaven calls you by a new name, it is not a name given lightly. It is a name that carries weight, purpose, and divine intention. You will begin to notice that situations begin to meet you differently. Things that once felt chaotic may now feel more ordered. Circumstances that once overwhelmed you may now meet you with unexpected ease. There is a gentleness in these changes, and even in their beauty, they carry a quiet weight. Do not scroll, chosen one. The shift you are experiencing may feel both gentle and demanding. Some changes will feel like a light breeze gently guiding you forward. Others will feel weightier, more demanding, as if the world itself is calling upon you to rise. But know this, both are signs that something has changed in the unseen realm. Heaven has entrusted you with more, not just comfort, but responsibility. And with that responsibility comes a duty to act with wisdom, with grace, and with the full awareness of who you are becoming. Pay attention, because favor always travels with assignment. As you stand in your new position, you will find that the world around you responds differently. You may first notice this shift in your interactions with others. People who once dismissed your words or overlooked your presence will now stop. Look and listen. They will pause, not because you have become louder or more forceful, but because something within you has shifted. The energy you now carry is one of power, one that commands respect, not through force, but through presence. Keep reading, chosen one, because this transformation is not something you have earned through force. It is something you have cultivated through endurance, through humility, and through your commitment to live authentically. As your spiritual rank has risen, so too has your inner strength. And with that strength, you no longer need to beg for attention. Your presence alone is enough to shift the atmosphere, to change the course of conversations, to leave an imprint in the hearts of those you encounter. You may also notice that people who once mocked or dismissed you may no longer find the same opportunities to do so. They may no longer joke at your expense or try to diminish your light. This is not because you have become intimidating, but because you have stepped into your own power in a way that does not allow such behavior to touch you. You are no longer the one who shrinks to fit others' expectations. You are the one who stands tall in your truth, unshaken by the opinions or judgments of others. Do not skip this part, chosen one. Do not rush through this understanding. The shift you're experiencing is not just an outward change, but an inner transformation that reflects in every interaction, every decision, and every response you make. As you stand in this new position, you will find that the world no longer has the same hold on you. You are being called to lead not from a place of ego, but from a place of divine wisdom and spiritual authority. Heaven has entrusted you with this responsibility because it has seen your heart, it has seen your commitment, and it has seen your willingness to rise above the trials that sought to break you. Thank you for staying with me, chosen one. Your presence here is not an accident. It is a sign of your readiness, your soul's merit, and the high vibration that you now carry. You are not just here by chance. You are here because you have walked through fire and emerged purified. You have endured, and now you are stepping into a new chapter of your life, a chapter where your new name is written in the book of destiny. Take a moment now, chosen one, and reflect on the transformation that has taken place within you. Feel the shift that has occurred in your spirit. Notice how life now responds to you differently. And as you do, type 777 or I am ready in the comments below. By doing so, you are anchoring this divine energy into your life. You are stepping fully into the responsibility that comes with your new rank. You are ready, chosen one. Heaven has called you by a new name, and it is time for you to rise. The world will change in response to you, but it is up to you to walk in the authority that has been placed upon your life. Keep walking. Keep rising, and let the world see the transformation that heaven has brought forth in you. Chosen one. As you stand in the fullness of your new position, it is important to understand that what you see in the physical world is only a fraction of what is truly unfolding. Behind the veil, unseen forces are at work shaping your path and guiding your steps in ways you cannot fully comprehend. These forces are not bound by time, and they operate in realms far beyond the reach of your earthly senses. And yet they are very real, and they are working on your behalf, preparing the way for the next chapter of your divine journey. Do not turn your head away, chosen one. Pay attention, because the unseen realm is where true power resides. You have moved into a new phase, but with this new phase comes a deeper awareness of the divine orchestration taking place around you. Forces far beyond your understanding are moving, aligning people, situations, and events in perfect harmony with your highest good. You may not see them, but you will feel their presence. They will speak to you in the stillness of your soul, guiding you when you feel lost, offering peace when you feel uncertain, and filling you with a sense of purpose when the world seems chaotic. Keep reading, chosen one, because this truth is essential to your journey. As you step into the fullness of your new rank, you will begin to notice that things are no longer as they once were. Doors that were once closed will begin to open with ease. Opportunities will present themselves at just the right time. People who once overlooked you will now seek your wisdom. The universe will begin to move in your favor, but this is not mere coincidence. These are the unseen forces responding to your alignment with the divine plan for your life. Pay attention, because the more you rise, the more the unseen realm will begin to respond to you. You will notice synchronicities, those seemingly random events that are actually deeply connected in ways you cannot yet explain. You will encounter moments where you will feel a pull, a divine nudge to move in a certain direction or to take a specific action. These are the subtle signs that heaven is guiding you, that the forces of the unseen are actively at work, supporting you on your journey. Do not skip this part, chosen one. These forces are not distant or indifferent. They are intimately involved in your journey, shaping your destiny and preparing you for what is to come. The more you trust the process, the more you surrender to the divine flow, the more these unseen forces will work in your favor. Trust that the universe is moving mountains on your behalf, even when you cannot see it, and that the timing of everything is divine. Keep reading, chosen one, for there is more. As you continue walking this path, you will encounter moments of resistance. The forces that once sought to hold you back will not simply disappear. They will test your resolve. You will face challenges that seem to rise up from nowhere, but understand this. These challenges are not meant to break you. They are meant to fortify you. They are the final tests before the grand breakthrough. The forces that oppose you will only serve to strengthen the forces that are working on your behalf. It is in these moments that your faith, your inner strength, and your trust in the unseen forces will be your greatest allies. Thank you for staying with me. Chosen one, your presence here is not by chance. It is a sign that you are deeply in tune with the divine forces at work in your life. You have reached a place of spiritual awareness, and the unseen forces are aligning with your soul's purpose. The path ahead will continue to reveal itself in perfect timing, and you are ready to walk it with confidence. Now take a moment to reflect on the unseen forces that have been working in your life. Feel the divine presence that surrounds you, guiding your every step. As you reflect, type 777 or I am ready in the comments below, anchoring this divine energy and alignment into your life. You are no longer walking this path alone. The unseen forces are with you, and they are moving you closer to your destiny with every breath. You are ready. Chosen one. Trust in the unseen, for it is there that true power lies. Keep walking forward and know that everything is being orchestrated in perfect harmony with your soul's highest calling. The forces of the universe are with you, and they are preparing the way for your greatest manifestation. Chosen one. There is a power within you now that you may not fully understand, yet you feel its presence in every step you take. This power is not the power of force or dominance, nor is it the power that the world often celebrates. No, this is a divine power, a sacred force that aligns with your soul's true purpose. It is not loud or flashy. It is quiet and steadfast, but it carries a weight that is felt in every corner of your life. This is the weight of your spiritual authority, and it is time for you to fully embrace it. Do not scroll. Chosen one. Do not turn away now, for this message is a turning point. You have been elevated, and with that elevation comes a responsibility unlike any you have known before. It is a responsibility that does not just affect your actions, but it affects the energy you carry and the influence you wield in the world around you. This power is not just a gift. It is a sacred trust, and heaven has placed it upon you because it knows you are ready to bear it. Pay attention, because as you embrace this new power, you will begin to feel the weight of it in every aspect of your life. It will no longer be possible to walk through life with the same casual disregard for your impact on the world around you. You will feel the shift in your energy as you become more aware of the responsibility you now carry. Your words will carry more weight. Your decisions will be more meaningful. Your presence will have the ability to affect the hearts and minds of those around you in ways you never thought possible. Do not skip this part, chosen one. The power you carry is not to be feared, but to be honored. It is a power that comes from the divine, and it flows through you when you walk in alignment with your highest self. As you embrace this new power, you will find that your life begins to shift in profound ways. Situations that once seemed insurmountable will now feel manageable. Your ability to navigate life with grace and wisdom will increase. You will find that the very energy you bring to the world has the ability to transform it. Keep reading, chosen one, because this transformation is only just beginning. The more you align with your divine power, the more you will notice the shifts in your environment. People will begin to respond to you differently. Those who once doubted you or underestimated you will now seek your guidance. Your presence will be felt not in loud proclamations, but in quiet certainty. This is the weight of your power, the ability to effect change without force, to guide others without pushing them. Thank you for staying with me. Chosen one, your presence here is not an accident. It is a sign that your soul has reached a place of deep understanding and that you are now ready to embrace the full measure of your power. This is not the power of the ego, but the power of the divine flowing through you, guiding your steps and leading you to fulfill your highest purpose. Take a moment now, chosen one, and reflect on the power that is rising within you. Feel it in your bones, in the very core of your being. This power is not meant to be hidden. It is meant to be embraced and used for the greater good. And as you reflect on this, type 777 or I am ready in the comments below, anchoring this divine power into your life. You are no longer the one who shies away from your purpose. You are the one who steps into it with confidence and grace. You are ready. Chosen one, the weight of your power is upon you, but it is a weight that you carry with grace, with humility, and with the full understanding of its sacred purpose. Keep walking. Keep rising, for the world is waiting to see the full measure of your divine authority. You are destined for greatness, and now you are prepared to embrace it.